Before we dive in, if you love uncovering true crime mysteries and chilling unsolved cases, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an investigation. Mobile, Alabama, a city known for historic streets, bayous, and vibrant southern charm, hides a darker side. Beneath the tourist-filled streets and Mardi Gras celebrations lies a haunting legacy of unresolved disappearances and unexplained deaths. For decades, the city has whispered about its forgotten victims, people whose lives were stolen too early, leaving families desperate for answers and a community gripped by fear. It begins with Abby Martin, 15, last seen on a hot summer evening in 1997. Walking home from a friend's house, Abby vanished near a dim alley, where witnesses recall seeing her speaking to a man who seemed oddly familiar but was never identified. Despite police investigations and community searches, Abby's trail disappeared, leaving her family only with haunting memories and photographs. Her case went cold, buried in bureaucracy, but never forgotten by the community. Over the next decade, a pattern began to emerge. Young women vanished under circumstances eerily similar to Abby's. Monique Simmons, 22, disappeared in 2004 while jogging along the Mobile Tenso River. Weeks later, her body was found in a secluded cypress swamp arranged in a chilling manner that suggested methodical planning. Tire tracks and shoe imprints were found nearby, but they led nowhere. Monique became another forgotten victim, and the whispers began about a predator who had chosen Mobile as his hunting ground. Mid-story reminder: if you're fascinated by chilling unsolved mysteries like these, hit subscribe now. And join the community of true crime enthusiasts, uncovering secrets no one else dares to explore. Then came Tasha Reynolds, 19, a waitress known for her bright smile. Leaving her diner late one night in 2007, she was never seen again. A dark van was spotted nearby, and a shadowy figure seemed to watch her before she disappeared. Despite police interviews and search efforts, Tasha's case also went cold. Investigators began noticing similarities across these cases: young women disappearing near parks, rivers, or poorly lit areas, and vanishing without witnesses. It was clear that this wasn't random. Someone had been meticulously choosing their targets. The city's tension grew. Families of the victims refused to let these stories fade. Mothers, fathers, and siblings organized vigils, social media campaigns, and press conferences, hoping to spark leads. They shared photographs, timelines, and stories, demanding answers. Yet, the predator remained elusive, leaving Mobile's residents haunted by fear. By 2010, a potential lead emerged. Forensic analysts discovered fibers at a crime scene that matched a local warehouse. Investigators found men who frequented the area suspicious, but no arrests followed. Each clue raised hope and heartbreak in equal measure, keeping families trapped between despair and the slim possibility of justice. In 2012, Christine Barnes, 24, vanished while walking her dog near a local bayou. Witnesses reported seeing a figure in the tree line, but by the time authorities arrived, both Christine and the figure were gone. Forensic evidence included footprints and traces of a distinct cologne, but they weren't enough to identify a suspect. Christine's disappearance reinforced a terrifying truth: Mobile had been infiltrated by a calculating predator who carefully selected and executed his crimes. Investigators began connecting dots that many had overlooked. Security footage from convenience stores, gas stations, and local shops revealed suspicious individuals near the victims' last known locations. Yet every time a suspect appeared, they vanished without a trace. The local police department, along with state authorities, started sharing information across jurisdictions, hoping to uncover patterns or links to similar cases in neighboring towns. Residents began to take matters into their own hands. Neighborhood watch programs sprang up, and community patrols kept a vigilant eye after dark. Stories of strangers approaching teenagers or unfamiliar vehicles circling neighborhoods became more frequent, adding an almost palpable tension to the city. Parents warned their children not to walk alone, to check in constantly, and to avoid quiet streets after dusk. Mobile's charm had been shadowed by fear, and the city itself seemed to mourn its lost daughters. Experts suggest that this individual, if singular, had an intimate knowledge of Mobile, its neighborhoods, industrial zones, and secluded areas. He or she could blend into the city's everyday life, choosing when and where to strike, leaving behind cryptic clues and victims' stories for authorities to piece together. But there's also the possibility of multiple offenders, working independently yet striking with similar methods. Each scenario added layers of frustration and urgency to the already complex investigations. Today, Mobile remembers its forgotten victims. Abby Martin, Monique Simmons, Tasha Reynolds, Christine Barnes, and others who never returned home are honored by families and communities who refuse to forget. Police cold case units continue to investigate, reopening files, reviewing forensic evidence, and employing new technology to bring closure. But the shadow of these crimes lingers, a chilling reminder that evil can hide in plain sight. Before we close, if you want to help keep these victims' stories alive and uncover the darkest secrets hidden in your own city, hit subscribe. Your support helps us tell these stories and demand justice for the forgotten. Mobile's chilling cold cases are more than unsolved mysteries, they are warnings. They tell us that predators can exist unnoticed, striking when least expected, and leaving haunting puzzles behind. But they also tell stories of resilience, families refusing to forget, communities demanding justice, and detectives tirelessly searching for answers. In Mobile, the forgotten victims live on not as statistics, but as legacies of tragedy, mystery, and hope for justice. The city continues to grow, but with every new business opening, every new park maintained, and every festival celebrated, the stories of those lost remain etched in the collective memory. There is hope that one day, the dark chapters of Mobile's history will see closure, that families will finally have answers, and that the ghosts of the past will rest easier. Until then, the city remains vigilant, haunted, and determined. Finally, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. These stories are far from over, and we will continue bringing you the truth behind America's most chilling unsolved cases.